Well, that's the Christmas games. Is that okay, John? Well, Luigi, I talked about things for 11 days so far, but I haven't worked out what to talk about on the 12th day. But if it's anything like last year, it's not gonna end well, is it? No idea what I'll talk about. Oh, I should probably turn the light off, shouldn't I? Alright. Time for a sleep. Hey gamers, it's me. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Last time I saw, I was in a council meeting with the bomb. Avatar?
Play the game, Charlie. Play the game, Charlie. Pandora's coming, Charlie. Play the game, Charlie.
Charlie, what's wrong? Have you ever had a dream that felt so extremely real? Like it felt it was something that was actually happening? I mean, sleeping in development hell will do that. It's never happened to me in this world, though. Oh. I just had this dream about that Avatar game, and then one voice, and then another voice. What did the voices say? At first, a voice said, "Hey gamers, it's me." Then started talking about a council meeting or something. And then there was another voice.
Did you say you heard a voice that said, "Hey gamers, it's me"?
Yeah. Then a council meeting and then a bomb.
It can't be.
You know what he's talking about?
I think so. I have a source on this type of thing. I'm gonna go check on that. You gotta go talk about your 12th thing, don't you, Charlie?
Oh yeah, right. Who keeps stealing the stuff from my desk? Why are the only things left these two stupid games? Hopefully that thing that the bomb is doing will help me figure out this whole mess with everything disappearing. This game, man, it's been haunting me for years now. I don't remember buying this game. And yeah, so that is how I met your mother. Isn't that interesting, Luigi? Where the hell does this game keep coming from? Did you buy this one? He doesn't talk. Why don't you talk? Did you buy this? Did you? I can't do this. I can't play this game! That's why I always had it on top of the Donkey Konga box! So I would always sit there, so I'd never have to play this stupid game! But I could play that. 3, 2.
James Cameron's Avatar was, and still is, the highest grossing movie of all time, and it's had a hard battle staying at the #1 spot. But we're not here to talk about the 2009 classic. Instead, we're here to talk about the movie tie-in game for the DS.
I've spoken on movie tie-in games before, but I didn't really realize how many there were. I spoke about Back to the Future for the NES, Home Alone for the NES, but I didn't really speak on that many that are modern, except for some Lego games.
So today, I decided to take a look at the semi-modern movie tie-in game for literally the most popular movie ever created. Development of James Cameron's Avatar the game happened at the same time as the movie itself, and was worked on by the James Cameron himself as he was filming the main thing. The game was developed by Ubisoft Montreal, well except for the mobile version which was made by Gameloft, and was created as basically a completely separate thing from the movie.
Yeah, so James Cameron's Avatar the game really has nothing to do with the movie. Like at all.
The game was considered to be canon for the longest time, but once the overall of the Avatar brand, starting with Turok, The First Flight, The Circus Show, was rethought, the game fell out of canon. But that's not to say that the game didn't ever have nothing to do with the canon of the movie. No, far from it actually. The DS version of the game was seemingly an afterthought though. I think out of all the versions of the game, this is the one no one cares about. The story of James Cameron's Avatar the game for the DS begins with a prologue. The moon Pandora, 4.4 light years from Earth. A soldier named Mel is talking to another named Lawrence, with Mel complaining about the planet and the main inhabitants of the planet, the Na'vi. The two of them compare these creatures to primates and get annoyed that they're even on this mission in the first place. The two soldiers were on a helicopter on the planet Pandora and are attacked by a big blue bird, a banshee. Dr. Osman is also on this ship, a doctor who set them up on this mission in the first place, and the bird somehow took a box that they were carrying. Dr. Osman gets mad at the two for losing the box, and now suddenly we're playing as a Na'vi named Nock. Nock talks to another Na'vi named Omati, and they talk about hearing something in the distance. The two of them talk about the Sky People, discussing whether these Sky People are myths or not. And then finally, you're chucked into the game.
Pretty simple story, isn't it? I mean, there's no context whatsoever as to what's actually going on. But to be fair, is that ever the case in movie tie-in games? Like, that'd be the same for literally any movie tie-in game. Like, if a viewer was watching my life right now, starting now, they'd have no idea what's going on, would they?
Nock and Omati are now talking more, talking about the village they're in, and eventually, Nock needs to do some training. This is where we finally learn the attacks that you can do. We're given the war staff and are told to attack these statues. We gotta train, otherwise we'll die. Nock goes in ready for practice, and we first learn about a normal attack. You can do this by just tapping the screen. That's all you do. Tap the screen or drag. Tap, drag, tap, drag, tap, drag, tap, drag.
Fine! I don't wanna play this game. I've never been interested in Avatar, ever. I saw the second movie in theaters and thought it wasn't very good. Yeah, it looked good, but the actual story was one of the most boring experiences I've ever had in a theater, ever. I'll play the Wii game though, alright? I'll do it. I'll actually do it this time. What is...
Hey! Charlie! Don't pick up that Avatar game!
Oh my god, what's that doing there?
I'm Gramsci.
Where am I? Luigi! Where'd this come from? Well anyway, James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii is certainly an interesting... You're the one who brought me here, aren't you? Aren't you, John? I knew I could never trust you.
John? I'm not John.
Stop lying to me! I see you with Hell's Kitchen. You were just gonna throw me down here, then escape through development hell so I'd never see you again, weren't you? I'm not John. Get away from me, Iscario! Hysterio? What type of name is that?
Oh, you don't have the deep voice.
Then why were you attacking me? Deep voice? That's not you? Me? Deep voice? Have you gone insane, Charlie? How did you know my name? Is that a serious question? Besides, look at us. Aren't you a part of the council? The council? What? I heard about that in my dream. God, you've got a lot to catch up on. I'm Chalek, by the way. Okay, Chalek. I'm Charlie. So this council you speak of, what are you actually talking about?
It's pretty simple, actually. Over the years, I've met other versions of me. Like you, for example. We often had issues that had to deal with other universes. So after a while, we decided to form a council so that the four of us could always talk to each other whenever we needed each other.
Can I join?
I mean, sure, why not?
Oh my god, thank you! I've always wanted to be a part of something like that.
Right. Well, what brings you down here anyway?
Down here? I just wanted to play James Cameron's Avatar the game for DS, and then it was James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii, and that sent me right down here.
Avatar? You had that game in your universe too? It's a killer, isn't it?
What? You also have that really obscure Wii game?
It's more than just a Wii game. A living bomb, yeah really, a living bomb told me that this game can kill universes.
What? Living bomb? Kill universes? I need to get it out of my universe.
Oh, I doubt the game is still in your universe. It hops around all the time.
Why didn't the bomb warn me?
Oh, you know the big bomb guy too? Wow, maybe you and I are more similar than I thought. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
Look, last time we spoke, he was confused when I said I heard the phrase, "Hey gamers, it's me" in my dream.
That's funny. That's what I normally say when I talk about video games. Whatever, I only came down here to find the bomb. Well, I assume. And clearly you have no clue where he is, do you?
No.
Well, I'ma head back to my universe. You can come if you want.
Sure. Is that... God, I don't know what I expected, but this is literally just my room.
What did you expect?
You can talk? What's with the border? Whenever I talk about player's choice games for the PlayStation 2, you know, the ones with the grey boxes, it appears. You know you can get rid of it by just doing this. What the hell? You could do that the whole time?
Oh, good. You're both here. Chalek, firstly, how are you? Been so long!
I'm good. How's the universe?
I'll tell you later. So that little game over there, Avatar, has slowly been destroying Charlie's universe. It started with taking things from his desk, but now if you go there, it's unrecognizable.
Oh my god, all because of a Wii game? It's a pretty boring Wii game too. Oh really? How so? Well, luckily for you, I recorded myself talking about the game.
You've gotta be kidding me.
James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii is a game similar to the more better versions of the game on PC, Xbox 360, and PS3, with the game being a third-person romp through Pandora. But this is a completely different plot, both to the PC version and the DS version. The Wii version is just the PSP version. The game follows you playing as Rauk, a Na'vi warrior from the Anurai clan. You play through levels, beating up enemies and going on a quest before the events of the first movie. The game isn't really that fun though. It's a bit boring.
But hey, at least it's not another Birds of Prey show. What the hell is he talking about?
It's an ongoing bit. Like your Bowser thing.
Oh, right.
The company behind Avatar, Lightstorm Entertainment, confirmed that this game isn't canon to the wider Avatar universe, just like the other versions of the game. But one thing that actually was taken from specifically the Wii version of the game was the Anurai clan, which was eventually put into Turok The First Flight, which is a circus show. Well, no matter the case, when I finally played James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii, I got a bit scared, so I learned how to put on the Wii Motion Plus. Because yes, this game has a lot of different ways of playing the game. Not only is there a Wii Motion Plus mode, which you don't even have to use, there's the nunchuck and the balance board. The balance board works if you want to fly a Banshee.
But don't worry, I'm not scared now. I'm just a bit foolish. Chalek, buddy, why do you sound so animated?
It's because he's unknowingly copying a popular person's way of speech, which, to be fair, you used to do, but I think you've actually grown out of it.
The game opens with narration, telling us that the planet of Pandora had 20,000 years of peace, balance, and harmony, which all came to an end. The world began to change. The humans begin to appear in Pandora, and now a new warrior has come to emerge from the wild and fight off these annoying humans. We then see the following text. The warrior was fearless. He was the last of a noble clan whose totemic animal was the deadliest land predator known to the people, the Thananator. Years ago, the newcomers had destroyed his home and robbed his clan of the sacred artifacts. The warrior had spent years watching them, observing them, learning their ways, their tactics, their language, waiting for the right moment to take back all that had been stolen from his people. Now, the warrior watched the metal birds thunder through the sky toward the outpost. He knew that they were carrying his clan's artifacts, and he knew he would have to move fast to reclaim them, or else he would lose them forever. And so the warrior... press A.
This game is so pretentious.
After that long wall of text, we're thrown into the game. We play as Ryuk, as we begin on a tree to reclaim the clan's bow. You're not really told what you're supposed to be doing, or any other controls, until you jump, and you find something known as the Eye of Spirit. You can use the points you gain from this in order to level up in the ability tree within the game. This is when you start to realize that most of this game is just running across some trees with the frame rate constantly changing.
It's just like Avatar the Way of Water!
A lot of the attacks in this game are based on stealth, very similar to what you would see in the Insomniac Spider-Man games, except instead of just pressing a button, you use motion in order to actually do said attack. It's an interesting way of doing it, but it makes it so you have to look very quickly at the screen to see what type of movement you're supposed to do, which is very annoying. And that's most of this game. Stealth attacks followed by you running around trying to figure out where to go. It's really not all that exciting. Later on, you gain a bow as well. And you now also have to do a long range attack as well as the short range attacks.
But how did people actually enjoy James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii?
Whoa, Chalek, you're actually talking about that Avatar thing?
Why not? I've got nothing else to talk about. That's his Scario.
I never liked him.
What?
Nintendo Life gave this game a 5 out of 10, saying that it's just a little better than the average game, and that the story was boring, while WorthPlaying.com gave it a 7 out of 10, who praised how good it looked, but also said it was pretty run-of-the-mill. So what do you think? Is the game worth playing?
I think James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii is quite an interesting game, all things considered. It's not that great, but it's not horrible either. It's, as the reviews say, a pretty run-of-the-mill game. But, you know, there's always other options. What the hell? Where did everything go? Whoa, what was that? That's when I was sent to what I can only imagine is called Pandora. I was warned about it too. I kept getting phone calls saying Pandora is coming or whatever. But I didn't think it had anything to do with Avatar. You kept getting calls? I did too. It kept like counting down the days or something like that. It was so weird. I couldn't work out who the voice was. Neither. I've met so many people with a weird voice like that it's impossible to tell. Ever since that game showed up or whatever, things have gotten so weird. I got hacked by people from Turkey that pretended to be Mac tonight. I met a bootleg version of myself. I met a living bomb. It's just so weird. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been having the best time with this type of stuff. Give me a second. That game, it's always been there, haunting me since day one. It's haunted me for so long, I don't even know how much longer I can be in the same room as that thing.
We need you, Charlie. We need to take down this game once and for all. We can't keep letting it get away with destroying the multiverse.
I'm ready.
Alright, so from what I know, there's something inside that pocket universe inside James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii that's destroying your universe, just like it destroyed mine. Something, or someone, in there is the entire reason why we're all linked together. If we can just get in there, stop whatever caused this problem, and escape and bring everything back, we should be good. You guys in?
I'm in. I'm also in.
Let's freaking go!
Where the hell are we? It's... never mind. I've been here, though. Is this Minecraft?
This is starting to get weird, man. I know this place. My universe. I know this place.
Bomb? Bomb! 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 Chalek! Buddy! You gotta be kidding me! I'm stuck here again? Could I not just get some help? Why am I always left alone in the end? Oh. Hell's Kitchen? Where did this come from? I wonder what's over there.
Only a few more universes until success. Finally, I will rule the multiverse.
What? Rule of the multiverse? What does that even mean? How do I always end up in these situations?
Don't think I can't see you, Charlie.
Do you hear that? Who are you?
Don't you remember? It's time for that great taste at McDonald's.
John?
John? No, that was my partner in crime. But he was weak. He gave up easily. But there's no time for that now. You're not allowed to escape your universe. See you later.
What?
See you later, Charlie.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
I can't let them down. My entire universe is seconds away from being destroyed. That robo thing, I can't let it happen. Is that?
The universe is breaking at your feet, handsome boy. It's the end of the line.
It's never the end of the line.
Lucky you don't know what will kill me.
Well, lucky I do. Or at least I have an idea of what will work.
Oh god, what did I do?
You're destroying the universe. Haha, you did it yourself, Bomb Boy. I didn't even have to do anything.
No, it can't be.
What did you do, Bomb? What did you do?
You destroyed the universe before even I could.
I'm so sorry. Rick, can I call you that? Who cares? You destroyed everything. We're all gonna die in seconds. I can fix this. I know I can do it. I can fix this. I can't let James Cameron's Avatar the game destroy everything. I can't let it happen. I'll fix it, Ricky. I'll fix it all. I promise. I'll bring us into a working universe.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna do it. For you. For all of us.
For all of us.
Is this my universe? What the hell am I supposed to do? I have nothing. Nothing at all. Everything's gone. What do I do? Man, this is pointless. I just wanted one good year. Just one! The hell is that? Whoa! God, now I'll never have a home! What's even the point anymore?
What the hell am I even doing here? I just wanted a nice Christmas, but I guess that's impossible. I really want just a normal day, but what's the point anymore? I can't do this anymore. What the hell am I even doing here? I hate this thing. Where the hell am I now? I won't be saved. I'm stuck here forever. No one's gonna save me now. Not even Luigi. The plumber, not the not guilty killer.
Charlie, we're coming to save you.
Who said that?
It's motherfucking Luigi.
Since when could Luigi talk?
He could always talk, Charlie.
I'm pretty sure he couldn't.
Whatever. We're here to save you, and I'm here to apologize.
For making me talk about Super Mario Land 2 and snow levels? No sweat!
No, for killing Reg. Whatever, just get in. So, where we headed, Charlie?
You see that gap in the orange line? There. And we need to get inside James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii.
This is your room?
Was my room. Now this whole place is destroyed.
Hey, Charlie.
Oh, hey, Bomb and Chalek. Welcome back. We think we've placed together everything, but we'd much rather be safer in my universe, which is much more safer than this room. There we go. Hey, gamers, it's me. Me and the Big Bomb Guy have figured out what's going on with James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii.
And we think we know who's in charge.
So back in 2020, I was thinking about making a show. So I decided to reflect on TV pilots, which is where I first met the first episode machine. The thing that could bring me not only to different universes, but is also the thing that created the first episode of Marvel's Inhumans.
Isn't that show atrocious?
Shut it, Charlie.
Anyway, when I was talking about TV pilots, a weird game appeared called James Cameron's Avatar the Game for Nintendo Wii, and I have no idea where it came from. I'd bought this game before, but this wasn't the same copy. I don't know what this was. And then it just kept following me. Everywhere I went, it followed me.
And then at one point, it appeared in my universe when I was fighting this one guy. I'll get to him in a bit, but the game destroyed my universe. Now I thought it was completely unrelated, but as it turns out, the two are related. After my universe was destroyed, I said to my friend, the little pencil, that I would save the universe. I promised him. But every single time I got back to that fight that destroyed everything, James Cameron's Avatar the Game for Nintendo Wii would appear and completely destroy everything. No matter what I tried. And eventually, the damage got so bad that it destroyed my entire multiverse. After going back to that same point in time over and over again,
I was pulled into someone's lair who blamed me for my multiverse beginning to be destroyed. He told me that fragments of my multiverse were falling off, and it was all my fault. All because of James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii. I then went on this whole adventure, you know, with a council of Charlies, a group of Charlies from around the multiverse, and made my way to somewhere known as the Time Stream. Or at least that's what we called it.
Oh, that's where we found you, Charlie. That yellow line.
Oh, you found him there? That's interesting. So this is gonna be a bit tough to explain, but I think I got it. So when I arrived on that yellow line with a Charlie alongside a gang of other weirdos from the multiverse, we thought it was this guy named the Death Dealer who was destroying the multiverse. And to be fair, he was, but he just took advantage of a good situation. What he was destroying the yellow line, which our multiverse is inside, as multiverses act differently to what movies tell you. So normally, you're told that a multiverse is an infinite amount of universes, but that just doesn't make sense, does it? Because the word multi in front of the word multiverse implies multiple, not infinity. So from my research, I've discovered that the wider omniverse, which I'll explain in a second, that there's multiple multiverses, or multiple groups of universes. What the hell are you talking about?
This was the most confusing thing I've heard in a while, and I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
It can't be that hard. What I'm trying to explain is that a multiverse is a collection of universes, there's multiple of those collections. My original one was a yellow line, yours is an orange line. The yellow one was destroyed by the Death Dealer who took advantage of the penciler who took advantage of James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii. The minute you use the word multiverse, I lose focus.
I just don't get it.
I do.
Okay then, go on Luigi. Explain to those dummies what's happening like they're 5.
Easy. So imagine you got two groups with 10 balls inside, and these balls are the things holding the frame of the group together. Like they've been placed in a very specific way in the shape of a circle, right? Let's say the group on the left is called yellow, and the one on the right is called orange.
I'm understanding so far.
James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii is somehow in the middle of the yellow group. Now also inside that group is a bunch of people who live inside that group. Like there's little people in the group. But one of them hated it. This guy, the penciler, who was inside the group, used James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii to knock one of the balls out of place. Now the big bomb guy kept trying to roll that ball back to where it was, but it just never worked. There's now a hole in the foundation of the group.
I think I'm starting to get it.
Now, some outside guy named the Death Dealer used that open space to run in and kick around all the different balls, flying them everywhere, effectively destroying the group.
Okay.
And it all began because of James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii, which led to a domino effect. Is that right, the big bomb guy?
That is the best explanation of what I was trying to say I've ever heard. Gold star to Luigi. So I think somehow the pencil survived and is now trying to destroy this universe too. Because you are a part of the orange group, and somehow the yellow group is back? I don't know, I gotta deal with that part later. The only way that you can go from one to the other is through James Cameron's Avatar the game, because it makes gaps in the groups. And that penciler guy is someone who also calls himself Zola V27.
Zola V27? Like the Turkish hacker? Yep, that's the guy. And he's destroying every universe. We need to go back into Pandora and defeat this guy once and for all. Let's freaking go.
Oh, two Charlies now? You really think that's gonna do anything?
God, I'm sick of this guy. Well, luckily, I've got this. Fire.
You thought that was it? I'm the Pencil Overlord, and I'm gonna control the multiverse. There's nothing you can do.
You can't do this anymore, Penciler. You're finished. Guys, use me to kill the Penciler. Don't worry, I can't die. Once I blow up, I just reform. You can do it.
This'll help. Is that Super Mario Bros. And Tetris and Nintendo World Cup? Yep. I hate Nintendo World Cup, but I love the other two. It's my prized possession. Your prized possession?
You don't have a game that you love but you hate? Hell yeah, I do.
Alright, now shoot me with your gun and run.
Here we go.
Nice knowing you, Charlies. Run!
What the hell? It's back! So long since I've seen some of this stuff. Huh, we got a thing. I wonder what it says.
Charlie, you were a big help today, but you must not attempt to leave your universe ever again. We have everything under control now. As the chosen one of the Prime Universe, you can't die. We won't let it happen. You can go back to talking about silly video games now. We put you into the universe you left with John last Christmas, you know, when he did that Hell's Kitchen thing. But I made sure to bring all of your friends here, and the right versions of them too. Don't be time traveling and making other universes with John. We'll always be looking out for you, no matter what. But this is goodbye. From the Big Bomb Guy.
Okay, I'll think about that later. Anyway, hi, I'm Charlie, I'm back, and you would not believe the adventure that I just went on.
He can't know the truth. He can't know the truth of who he really is, or it could be the end for all of us.